Hello, and welcome to Principles of Marketing. I'm your Professor John Harvey, and here we are in week 8. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that we are halfway through the semester. And in fact, if you look at the way December lines out, we're actually further than halfway through the semester. So, way to go, guys. You didn't even know it, but you passed a milestone. Well done. So this week you're working on chapter 11 and 12 in the text. And by now you should be seeing that all of your papers are graded. Thank you for your patience. You can see that it takes me quite a while to get through all that, and my voice is a little hoarse from all the talking and stuff, but hopefully that helps you get lined up. You have another paper coming up very soon, so start lining up your interview, start getting that scheduled. There's no reason why you couldn't get your interview done now. If they want to meet this week, by all means get it done, because I think it's 2 weeks and the paper, your next paper's due. So take the feedback that I gave you, look at it, apply it, and then your next papers are going to be that much better. So I'm very excited about that. So that does remind me, I wanted to talk a little bit about the next part of the paper. So as you can see, I kind of gave you the whole overview in that little image, so you could see all the steps that we're putting together. What I'm doing is helping you build a marketing plan. And so we're starting with some very basic things, tell me about the business, tell me about the environmental factors, tell me about the SWOT analysis. These are all the kind of pieces that you'll need for a good marketing plan. But we're going to jump into talking about marketing objectives and strategies. So one of the things I want you to think about, especially with this next paper, is your SWOT analysis. And I mentioned this to some of you guys. Your SWOT analysis and your environmental analysis, if you've done it right by not only the interview, but actually gathering other pieces and other sources of information and combining all that together, something's going to percolate. Something's going to bubble up here, whether it's a weakness or an opportunity or something that you want to kind of capitalize on. And at that point, that's where you'll look at it and say, here's what I think a marketing objective should be. And that's what you build your marketing plan around. So, all of this is kind of that precursor, right? So I'm looking at all this information, I'm gathering it, I'm seeing this trend, I'm seeing this opportunity, and so here's how we're going to address that, okay? That's your marketing objective. What are your marketing objectives? Well, you could have one or two. You're not going to have 5 of them. It's going to be very focused, because a marketing plan starts with that marketing objective. And then you say, how can I accomplish this objective? And that's going to be your strategy. And there's going to be multiple parts to that. So if I want to create awareness or educate somebody about my product or company or something like that, that might be my objective, is, create awareness or educate, the market or something like that. But then your strategy could be, well, I'm going to do some sort of campaign that's online. I'm going to do an in-store promotion. I'm going to do these kind of, connections with other business partners. I'm going to do, those are all strategies. And each of those will feed up and connect into completing that marketing objective. Okay? So think about your objective, and then how you accomplish that objective is your strategy. So for your papers, by all means, when you're interviewing somebody, ask them what are your objectives and what are the strategies that you're using to accomplish those objectives. This is a totally great question. But for you, what I want you to do is actually look at that and gather not only that piece of information, but external and other sources of information, put that all together, and then you come up with what you think should be the objective for that company. Okay, so I want you to develop that, because the next parts of that are how are you going to accomplish it and how would you lay that out. So I want this marketing plan to be yours based on what you're seeing. Okay, so don't just say, oh, they told me these were their objectives and that's it. No, this part is where you actually start applying all of the resources and information and analyzation that you have for this, and then you're going to put it into play here. So, all right, guys, with that, have a great week. Look forward to your next papers. Look forward to your discussion boards, and have a great week. All right.